Hi, I'm Hunter H. Harris of Aloft Aerial Photography here in Easton, Maryland. Early in my flying career, I found it was very difficult to go flying without a camera. But I didn't get serious about aerial photography until probably about 10 years ago, and as time went on, it became more and more serious. Well, I've been taking pictures from airplanes and helicopters and airships for over 30 years now, and today I did a little bit of the bay from above sights. So covered a lot of ground, took about 2.5 hours or so. Today I flew over St. Michael's, and the goal was to get an image of the harbor, which is similar to one of the early bay from above pictures that I'm going to be having on display at the Maritime Museum. What I hope people learn from this exhibit is a lot of things. One would be to see what we've done to the landscape since they were taken, obvious things. I noticed there's a lot more trees today. There were a lot more open fields in these early pictures, and today they're not so apparent. Another thing I noticed is the towns that are located along the shores and in the harbors and so forth take absolutely no precaution for any concern for possibility of, say, an oil spill. The fuel tanks and storage tanks are mounted on the docks. If there were to be a leak or a spill, it just goes right into the bay. What I like about aerial photography is it's an opportunity to share with people what I see on a regular basis. Most of it's beautiful scenes and sights and so forth, but unfortunately a lot of it's relatively ugly. A lot of environmental issues that are not known or ignored or whatever. I am able to capture examples. What I've learned about the bay by flying over it is there is a lot of it. There's a lot of shoreline, there's creeks and rivers and streams and areas most people don't even realize exist unless you were to study a map or go flying. It's amazing to see how much opportunity there is for people to enjoy the bay. It's a very large area, and if one's willing to explore, there's a lot to be explored out there.